Justine, I think it's recording.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, let's start this over. I'm Justine. I'm one of the leaders that's going to be sharing my story with you tonight about coaching. Again, I'd love you to use the comment section or the chat box to share why you're here, why you want to know more information about what we do or hear about our stories. If you have any questions, ask them in there as well. Now I'm just going to dive in. I've been a coach for almost 6 years now. So there's a lot of different parts to my story over the past 6 years, but I'm going to start with why I started as a coach. And it was because I've always loved health and fitness. And back 6 years ago, I was still in the same job that I'm currently in now. And it is not a high paying job. I'm never going to go higher than I am. It just wasn't paying the bills. It wasn't giving me the things that I wanted to do in life with my family, go on trips, be able to put my kids into sports. It just wasn't, it didn't pay all the bills. So I was looking for another job on top of my full-time job that takes me away from my home 10 hours a day already. And I loved working out. I was working out at a studio classes, and I thought about being a personal trainer. And the time that it would take to do the schooling and all of that just wouldn't fit into my life. And this hairdresser from my town, she was posting about health and fitness, and that happened to be Michelle. And I wanted the discount on the products, and I didn't tell her that I actually wanted the income as well. I signed up, and the rest is kind of history. I was using our products, I was using our nutrition programs, I was working out, and it started with the people that were around me the most. My coworkers started noticing what I was doing, and they're like, "What are those containers? Like, why are you eating a salad every day? Your skin looks clear. You look like you have more energy." And those were my first customers. Those were the people that noticed the changes in me, and it didn't even it kind of just evolved. Like I was like, "Oh, well, this is what I'm doing." And they became my first customers just from me being on my own health and fitness journey. They wanted to know what I was doing by seeing the changes in me. So after I helped them get set up with their own health and fitness programs, the workouts, back then it was DVDs. We didn't have Beachbody on demand. So they got a set of DVDs, they got Shakeology, and the coworkers that I worked with were mostly older. So they came to me. This is the one I specifically remember, and they're all nurses. She's like, "My blood pressure is lowered." Like, I will never forget her coming to me and saying, "I've been doing this for a month and my blood pressure has been lowered." Like, those are the kind of stories that you remember, and it makes you just want to keep doing this. So that was 6 years ago. Here I still am sharing my story so that I can help so many other women. And now it's gone from being able to help women with health and fitness, but also with the income part as well, which is probably why you are here, because you have seen one of us or someone else talk about their coaching journey. So that's mine. I'm going to pass it off to Ali to share more about her journey.
Awesome. My name's Ali, and I have been with Beachbody for almost 4 years now. I think I started in pretty much the typical way, kind of like what Justine was saying, where I used to work at a restaurant, and it was actually one of my coworkers at the time had come in with all of her containers and had kind of said to all the girls that were working, "I'm starting this fitness program. Does anyone want to jump in?" And at the time, I was like in my early 20s, and health and fitness was the last thing on my mind, let alone nutrition. So I kind of just said no and slowly watched her transform herself and her body. And eventually I said yes. And I think, like any good purchase, in the middle of the night, I just said, yes, I'm going to do it. And she didn't have a challenge group at the time. She didn't have anything to kind of keep me going. So pretty much like every other thing I've tried in the past, I started, was really excited, and then stopped. And then fast forward a couple of months, I had seen someone else that I was working with post her stories and about her challenge group. And she actually introduced me to my coach now, Justine, who I had stalked on Instagram for, I want to say, 3 to 4 months before I finally had the nerve to reach out and message her. And that's how I got started, because she provided the community and the accountability, and that's what kept me going. And once I kind of felt good about my fitness journey, it kind of snowballed into people I was working with asking me what I was doing and how I was getting these results and what these containers were about. And that's kind of when I decided, hey, I think I can actually do this, because it's something that I'm passionate about. I've been through the ups and downs of starting and stopping and not being able to stick to something. And I just kind of dove right in. I got my Shakeology. Up until that point, I had never ordered the Shakeology. I had never done anything other than just the workouts. And that's kind of when I started to see real changes, was when I dove in 100%, both in the business and the fitness. So for me, it kind of evolved together. And that's just what I've been kind of sharing, is how when you dive in and commit, the community and the support kind of, you're not doing it alone, which I think is so important for both the business and the fitness side. But for me, the business has completely changed my life. I'm currently on maternity leave and hoping not to go back to, I was working a full-time and a part-time job. I'm hoping to not go back to the full-time job. And that's just what coaching has opened up for me, is that opportunity. And that's what I would love to open up to so many others. And that's why I'm here.
I love how you talked about you were following me for so long. Like I don't think I even knew that you were stalking me for 3 or 4 months. And that just shows that we are motivating, supporting people that we don't even know about. And maybe that's why you're here too. Maybe we've never talked to you before, but you've watched our posts and you see the community that we're in and you want to know more. So that is awesome. I love that part of your story. And now I'm going to hand it off to Hillary.
Hi guys. So Allie is super funny because I haven't heard your story, of course, until tonight. And mine is so similar that it's almost hilarious. And I wrote notes and then I was like, oh, people are going to think I just like copied you. So quite funny. Hey guys, I do not have 6 or 4 years in Beachbody like Justine and Allie. I actually just signed up last June under my coach Bree and really kind of dove into coaching late into 2020, I would say. Similar to Allie, I was stalking Bree, and I think Bree was stalking me a little bit, trying to get me, to watch her Instagram too. So I've always loved exercise, which a lot of people are surprised, like who really wants to get up and work out. But I really always enjoyed working out. But I always got frustrated because I didn't see the results, and I didn't get the results I wanted. And I would stop and start and stop and start. So when I started to see Bree's feeds, I was like, there's this person with 4 kids and a dog and a husband, and she seems to be like really thriving. And I'm not really sure how, because I have one, and most days I'm just surviving. And when I started to, watch her stories and see her nutrition and the wellness piece and kind of that whole community come together, I got interested and I started to follow her, and we started to chat. And I had done Beachbody before. I had a terrible experience from that same perspective. Jumped in, didn't like the program, didn't take the supplements, didn't really learn anything. And so, of course, I had some reservations when I met Bree. But as we started talking, it wasn't about, a sale for her. It was about connecting. And we found out that we lived like 5 minutes away. We had no idea. Our kids went to the same school for a year. We had no idea. And just like watching her kind of continue that journey, I was like, if I don't get in now, like I'm going to be disappointed 6 months from now. So I finally took the action and signed up. I would say during COVID, like probably the best decision I made. And when I think about, Beachbody today, I would have, a year ago said Beachbody is just workouts, like online, no big deal. And what I know today is, it's all about wellness, and really that, it's not about surviving, it's about thriving as a group too. So out of that, like I got workouts, great. But my biggest changes are probably the community and the friendship and the fact that all of these women want the same thing I want. They're all trying to create a life that they love, that has energy in it and has action and, makes them happy and all of those things. And I got that. I get to message Bree and drive her crazy. I get to ask her questions and she answers. And we partner on things, and we've probably taught each other more than we think in the 6 months of knowing each other than we would have ever thought a year ago that someone we didn't know could kind of change our lives. So for me, coaching, of course, it's part of my job every day. So it's almost harder for me to want to do it on the side. But I love when I'm coaching someone else, seeing them change generally, like keeps me accountable and motivated. And that's really why I thought if I'm going to do this, I have to do it, all in. So that's really why I jumped into coaching. I've had some good months and some bad months. And I think, as a new coach, you have to remember not to get frustrated, but to really like have the courage to step out of your comfort zone, which Bree's taught me, and post on Instagram and not overthink the hell out of it. Cause I'll be honest, like I videotape it and delete it. But at the end of the day, if you just do it and get out of your comfort zone, someone's going to watch it. Nobody's going to give a shit. And you're going to be like, cool, somebody watched it. Somebody liked it. Somebody commented. So, if there's anything I can say as a new coach, like jump in, have some fun with it, get comfortable and just like having those conversations and share your journey, because the journey is what got me inspired with Bree and what kind of keeps me here talking to her every single day. We go a day without talking and it's like, wait, I miss you. And we rarely get to see each other, but we have such a good connection to drive this business together. So that's why I coach, and that's why, I wouldn't ever leave the community.
I love that. I love how you talk about like the community, and some of these people I lived 5 minutes from growing up, some totally different country, but I couldn't go days without talking to them. And they've been there not just through me working out and me eating healthy, they've been there for me through death, separation, illness, like anything that you could think of has happened in my life over the past 6 years. And I have been able to survive it. I've been able to actually thrive through it all because of the people that I've met through Beachbody. Like it is 1000% more than just eating salads and drinking a shake and working out every day. And that is why I'm still here 6 years later. So I have a video now that I will share my screen and play for us. That will go over more of the business side of things. Can you guys see that? Someone give me a thumbs up. Okay.
We are so excited that you want to check out what a Beachbody coach is and how you can join our team. Our team is full of a whole lot of heart and a whole lot of hustle. And although we come from all different kinds of backgrounds, we have the common goal of making the world a healthier and happier place. In fact, our mission is to help others achieve their goals and lead healthy and fulfilling lives. But how do we do that? The first way we do that is to lead by example. So we simply practice what we preach. Our consistency and results with our own proven programs and products is what inspires others to get started. So what proven programs and products are we talking about? We're talking about Beachbody. Beachbody is a global leader in health and fitness, and that's who we partner with as coaches. If you haven't heard of Beachbody, maybe you've heard of P90X, Insanity, or some other amazing programs. Back when P90X was released, there were a lot of people getting amazing results and sharing those results online. These people were also supporting and motivating along the way. The success stories were pouring in, and Beachbody started looking at their future. When CEO Carl Daikeler and President John Congdon started examining this success, they realized a huge part of that was from satisfied customers who were sharing their results and their experiences with others. This natural sharing of the programs and products and their love for Beachbody led them to develop a compensation plan where these coaches would start earning income from doing what they were already doing. That was the start of the Team Beachbody coaching opportunity. So, as coaches, we use these amazing programs and products and recommend the best ones for others. We have Beachbody On Demand, which is pretty much the Netflix of fitness. Not only do you get access to our amazing fitness programs that are developed by the top fitness experts in the world, but they also have individualized meal plans for every single program. At Beachbody, we focus on nutrition just as much as fitness. Shakeology is hands down the best nutritional shake out there. We have so many other amazing nutritional supplements, and we're constantly creating new ones, including the Performance line, which is even a sponsor of the Ironman. One of our most recent programs focuses solely on nutrition and your mindset around food, and is created by a registered dietitian nutritionist. And we can't forget our deliciously addicting beach bars. So the next thing we do as coaches is we authentically share our journey. We simply share our experiences with our amazing programs and products, which inspires others to start. We share with our friends and family and on social media. And do not let that social media part scare you. We will teach you in our training all about how to share your journey. We want you to think progress, not perfection. We are not perfect as coaches. We're all just real people who have the same struggles as everyone else. But we lead by example, and we show other people how they can get it done too. We push play and we show up for ourselves. And you do not need to be at your own health and fitness goal to start helping others and sharing your journey. We're just passionate, everyday people who love helping others. And through the consistent sharing of your journey, that's going to inspire people to come to you and ask you what you've been up to and become interested in joining. And once they decide to join you, you'll simply help pick out the best program for them and their goals. Then we just support them on their journey. So how exactly do we support them online? One way is through our online private challenge groups. These are judgment-free accountability groups where we do daily check-ins, share tips, struggles, recipes, and more to help them out. As a brand new coach, you can join our groups and add your people to those groups. So why should you join our team and partner with Beachbody? Number one, as coaches, there is no creating meal plans or workout plans. They're already created by the experts. We just align people with the right ones for them. And they're proven to work, so all the work is done for you. Beachbody prides itself in delivering results. And that happens because of rigorous testing and making sure that they're constantly innovating. And I love that they have something for everyone. Number two, no inventory. They handle everything for us, the shipping, the customer service, and there are no big buy-ins as a coach and zero sales requirements for you to remain a coach and get commissions. Customers simply order through our websites that are given to us from Beachbody. Number three, they're constantly training and supporting us along our business and health and fitness journeys. They host daily trainings as well as weekly calls and even events and workshops. Number four, rewards and recognition that they give us. They have monthly rewards and recognition as well as earned vacations and leadership trips. These rewards and recognition are earned simply by helping people and helping your team to be successful. And our team's favorite reward, the trips that you can earn. It's not just for you, it's for your spouse or a guest as well. Our team had so much fun in Mexico this year, and we would love to see you on a future trip with us. This is your business that you get to build however you want. Because it's all online, it's flexible hours. You also get to decide if you want to work towards a part-time income or a full-time income. And your goals can change at any time, so don't ever discount the fact that you could make this a full-time income. Many of the full-time coaches on our team never intended to leave their full-time careers, but goals and circumstances change. When you start to reap the benefits of this amazing business, as well as get the pure satisfaction of helping other people and getting those messages of, you changed my life. It's really, really hard to not want to do this every second of your day, especially once you realize that there is no ceiling on your income potential and you get the freedom to work the hours you want, wherever you want. And as a coach in our community, you are surrounded by amazing, like-minded, and positive people, and they lift you up and push you to be your best self. Being surrounded by these people is one of the best forms of accountability in your own health and fitness goals. So if you made it this far, we know you're ready to get started on our team. First things first, remember, we're always working on ourselves first. So we'll ask you some questions to help you choose the right program for you. We'll also recommend the best nutritional products for you and your goals right now as well. Then we'll bundle those together in what we call a challenge pack for you to get the best deal. That is all you have to do to invest in building a business of your dreams. And get this, your coach sign-up fee is waived when you buy a package. Your only initial investment into this business is an investment into yourself. These are programs and products that you're going to use to better your health. And just like all of our products, the coaching opportunity itself is also zero risk. There is nothing to lose. When you sign up as a coach with a challenge pack, your coaching sign up fee is waived. And if after 30 days you're not impressed with the challenge pack, then you can return it. No questions asked. Even if you finished a whole bag of Shakeology, we will take it back empty because we stand behind our products. After your first month, your only requirement is the $15.95 business service fee. That covers the websites that they give us to use to send our customers to order, as well as our coach online office to help us run our business. It also covers our 24/7 customer service, as well as the inventory and order fulfillment, because remember, we don't have to stock up on a bunch of inventory. Our customers just order through our website and it's sent directly to them. It also goes towards our support and trainings that are so valuable. And if you or your spouse are active military or veterans, your fee is waived per month as a thank you for serving our country. You can cancel at any time. We don't have any long-term commitments or anything like that. So the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to either continue or start your journey. And while you're doing that, you'll start our new coach training. And that's going to teach you everything you need to know as a new coach. And the last thing is that you're going to just start sharing your journey and inviting others, which you'll learn more about in our training. We truly hope that this looks like a great fit for you, and we can't wait to have you join our team. Please reach out to your coach and ask any questions you might have.
I got this crazy idea. I
Oh
thought,
gosh.
I'm going to just
Okay, so that was more of the business side of things. Does anyone have any questions before we end off this webinar? Nothing in the chat. All right, well, I can't wait to see whose faces we are going to be welcoming to our community next. And I hope you have enjoyed hearing our stories and have a good night. Bye-bye.